Hello, my name is Noah Elkrief, and today I want to say that it's not your job to make anyone happy, to make anyone else happy. It is your job to make yourself happy. You are not responsible for anyone else's emotions. You're not responsible for your partner's emotions, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife. You're not responsible for your friends' emotions. You're not responsible for your employees' emotions. You're not responsible for your parents' emotions. You're not responsible for anyone else's emotions. Now, it's important to understand this on two levels. One, to understand it intellectually, to logically get it, to really get it in your mind that I am not responsible for anyone else's happiness or suffering. But the other level is like the level of the heart and the body, to really deeply feel it, that I'm not responsible for anyone else's emotions. And the reason why we often get confused in thinking we are responsible for others' emotions is because as children, our parents often believed we are responsible for their happiness and suffering. They look to us to take care of their emotions, which isn't fair and it's not right. Oftentimes our parents even birthed us, even conceived us with the fundamental intention that I'm creating a child to make me happy instead of to make the child happy. So we are often even like, it's so deep in the core of our being, it's like part of our base, that I'm here to make my parents happy, which means I'm here to make everyone happy. And that doesn't feel good inside of us when we feel responsible for other people's happiness. When we feel responsible for others' happiness and suffering, it makes it really, really hard to follow our own heart, to follow our own truth, to follow our own intuition, because we constantly have to check in. How do they feel? What's going on with them? And it might seem like that's the right thing to do, and in some way it's kind, but oftentimes it's so deep. How would the other person feel? What will happen to them? That it's very difficult to even access our own desires, our own truth, our own callings, our own longings, because it's so much our primary concern, our base, that we have to care for someone else's feelings. And I'm here to sort of tell you that that's not serving you, and that's not serving the other person. It may seem like when we care about someone else first and foremost that we're helping them, but you can't get rid of anyone else's suffering. You can't get rid of the traumas and the beliefs that cause their loneliness, their low self-worth, their fear, their anger, and whatever else they're struggling with. The most we can do is give them a little bit of comfort and happy moments when we do what they want or do what will trigger them less. And maybe that's kind in some moments, so it's not like don't be kind. But we have to put ourselves first. If we don't put ourselves first, then we can't, it's only because we don't feel safe and solid within ourselves, or we have this like deep program, I have to put others first. And when we do that, we're not actually doing it from care. We're not actually doing it from love. We're doing it either because the program says I have to, or we're doing it for safety. So we're caring about others first because if they leave us, if they're mad at us, if they reject us, then I'm unsafe. I'll have to feel pain. I'll be abandoned. So it's not even like a genuine love and care. And if it's a program, the program often says, like, I'm selfish, I'm a terrible person if I don't care about others first. And then we're caring about others not because we are really putting them first, but because we're scared to view ourselves as a terrible, selfish person. But you're not terrible and selfish if you put yourself first. It's natural to put ourselves first. Once we take care of ourselves, then we can take care of others with love. If we feel safe within ourselves, only then can we really love and care about others. So, You can tell yourself now, it's not my job to make anyone else happy. And see what comes up in you. And whatever comes up in you in resistance to that, let it go. Imagine it flowing out of you. It's okay, you don't have to hold on to it anymore. Tell yourself, it's not my responsibility if they're suffering. And see what comes up in resistance to that, and let it go. It's everyone's own job to take care of their own feelings. If us following our heart, doing what we feel pulled to do, triggers someone else's pain, it's their responsibility. Doesn't mean we have to be mean about it. Like, I don't care because it's their responsibility. It's more like, I have compassion for them. I see it's painful that they'll be triggered, but I have to trust that they can handle it, or maybe even give them a little support in handling it, or point them in the right direction. But I have to follow my own heart, my own intuition. So, if you catch yourself putting others first recognize, I don't need to do that. That's not right. That's not serving them. It doesn't help them to actually undo the causes of their suffering. It's not actually any human being's primary job to take care of someone else. And then second of all, to access those feelings of I don't deserve to live or breathe or have joy if I'm not first taking care of others. And notice those feelings and just let go of them. Imagine them dissolving. Imagine them leaving your body. Feel them maybe and just express them. You don't need to carry it anymore. You have permission to take care of yourself first. To take care of your own joy. To love yourself first. And then if you have space left over, give some love, support others. But you got to take care of yourself first. So I'm here in support of that, in you taking care of you, and you watching over you, and you loving you, and you giving yourself joy and pleasure and safety, instead of looking for it from others by taking care of them. It works much better. So I hope this helps. And if you find it helpful, let me know. Share with me. Share a comment. It's important for me to see what it does with others, so it keeps inspiring me to make more videos. Or share it with a friend. Pass along the support. I wish you a beautiful day.